Hey guys, so today I'm going to be telling you about my journey and giving you my testimony and also a tutorial on opening your third eye. It's also going to be, there will be a little bit of warnings in here as well. So let's get started. This technique is something that I found on Conscious Life News. It's no longer on there. If you were to Google it or go on YouTube, you're going to find people who recommend doing the technique with May. Never do this. I do not recommend doing this technique with May. Don't do them together. This can really hurt you. These people put disclaimers on their videos and they put these mantras up just to get you to just to get you to steer in the wrong direction. You can really hurt yourself. I'm going to leave it at that. Using the first mantra, though, it's a very smooth process. And I'm going to run down the steps on how to do it. With though, because it's though, it's as if you're saying the word though. But it's going to be prolonged. You're going to make it longer. So the TH sound is going to become the Z sound when you're continuously pronouncing each piece of it. And it's going to make sense when I do the demonstration for you. But I just want to describe how it's going to be for the people who like a description, because I like to touch on many points for everyone to make sure everybody understands. But so TH is going to be you want to make sure that your tongue is on the roof of your mouth, right? It directly behind your teeth. It can be on your teeth, but you don't want to put too much pressure. While you're doing this, you want to simultaneously be thinking or visualizing, because you can do this technique with your eyes open or closed. You want to be thinking or visualizing energy focusing on your third eye. Some people aren't going to believe this. Some people are. I just recommend doing the technique if it's something that you want to do, because this changes your life. And it's going to sound, kind of cliche or corny, but this actually does change your life. And people who are psychics, people who've gone through the process of honing in on their abilities, they understand what I'm saying. Choosing this path, because this is a path that you're choosing to go on, that is going to steer you in the direction of utilizing your gifts with people. There's possibilities of visitations, there's possibilities of speaking with spirits, hearing people's thoughts, many different possibilities in the realm of your abilities, because everybody's different, everybody's journey is different. But I can definitely tell you right now, just make sure that this is what you want to do. The reason why we do the TH with your tongue at the roof of your mouth is because this produces massive amounts of saliva in the bottom palate of your mouth. And saliva is a cultivator of chi. So it creates a lot of chi, which is life force energy or psychic energy. This produces massive amounts of it. So while you're doing the TH, as it's going to sound Z, it's because of the fact that your saliva production is increasing. So this is the reason why you're going to get that kind of sound. After you pronounce the TH, you're going to go into O. It's not Om, but O. So it's going to be like this. It's an alto tone. So with alto, you want to make sure that you can feel that tone. You'll know you're doing the alto tone because you're going to feel that vibration in your jaw. And you're going to feel that at the crown of your head and in the back of your head and in the front on your forehead. Some people might experience it just on the sides or in the front or just in the back or just in their jaw. But you know you're doing it right if you're feeling something. So I'm going to give you the full pronunciation of it. But before I do that, I'm going to really just instruct you guys to get relaxed first. You're going to want to breathe a lot of the energy that you have out, release those fears. If this is something that you really want to do, make sure you're releasing those fears and get relaxed. You want to breathe in deeply and breathe out 5 times. That's max, because that's enough to get you relaxed or get your mind clear enough to do this technique. Starting off with doing, though, you want to play with the pitch, though, because that wasn't necessarily alto. You play with the pitch until you get it right. So I'm going to try it again. That was the right one, and I could definitely feel that. It's also making my eyes water, and I can feel a lot of energy from that. So you know when you're doing it right because you're feeling that energy and you're feeling these vibrations on your face and, you know, and on your head. So with that, you're going to want to do this for 3 consecutive days. So if you're doing it at 8 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday, you're going to do it at 8 o'clock p.m. on Wednesday and 8 o'clock p.m. on Thursday. Come Thursday night, once you're done, you stop for 2 weeks. Make sure that you stop for 2 weeks because this process is going to be very overwhelming. Your abilities are going to be awakening. Your third eye is going to be open. Come that third day, by the time you finish the 15th one, within 2 hours, you should start experiencing, different phenomena if you've done it the right way. Because I guarantee you're going to be experiencing something if you've done it the right way. I'll run down the symptoms later on in the video, but I'm going to continue on with just the how many times you're supposed to do it and then how many times you want to enunciate the word. So, though, you want to make sure that you do though 15 times. 15 times is your max cap for that mantra. So you do it 15 times and then you stop. When you feel like you're doing it right, though, when you feel the vibration in your jaw and you feel it in your head, I just want to drill that in your head. I can't stress it enough. Once you're done, like I said, 2 weeks. After this 2 weeks, you're going to do May. And with May, I don't think I did that one right, so I'm going to try it again. And I know that was the right tone because I can feel that right here. So once you're done with doing May, you're going to do May literally, you're only going to want to do that just once a week because it's a very powerful mantra. This is just to keep stimulation to your third eye. And after that, you could really do whatever you want with it. You can listen to, binaural beats. You can listen to different kind of frequencies that stimulate your third eye, stimulate your body, lucid dreaming practice, your astral projection, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that you do the May mantra at least once a week after you're done with this technique. That's what I recommend. I'm going to go through the symptoms of, what you can expect, basically what you can expect when opening your third eye. So clairvoyance, there is the ability of clairvoyance, which is seeing into the spirit world. Basically, you can basically see into the spirit world. You see spirits, you can see apparitions, you'll see orbs, see auras. If you're someone who can see auras, you'll have an extreme sensitivity to light, especially fluorescent lights, LED lights, different kinds of lights that are within your kitchen. You're going to have extreme sensitivities to it. The only light that you're not going to have a sensitivity to, because it's natural, is the sun. But everything else is going to have an extreme sensitivity if you are someone who is clairvoyant. It's going to be very overwhelming, so this is a fair warning for you guys. You're going to have clairaudience. If you're someone who is clairaudient, you're going to want to make sure that you're not listening to music at very high volumes, because you're going to hear the excess static on the beats, or static in movies, or static inside of the songs that you're listening to. Make sure that you have your volume at lower notches, because that's something to be expecting when you're a clairaudient. For me, it was very overwhelming. I could hear all these high-pitched frequencies. I actually, like I said in my other video, I had to keep my television on the last notch, because on the second notch, it was too loud for me. So just take that into consideration. There is, you have abilities, if you're someone who has abilities of telepathy, you're going to be hearing thoughts, thoughts of other people that are around you, even people you don't know, passing by them, feeling energy. You're going to feel different vibrations. There's a lot of visitations that are going to start to happen. As I was explaining apparitions and orbs and such, a lot of visitation starts to happen. Many spirits start to become attached and start to come visit you and notice that they can communicate. When they see that they can communicate with you, that is the reason why they'll come to you. You're magnetized. Honestly, when this happened to me and I was first starting, they were magnetized to me. They were coming to me. It was relatives of my friends, deceased relatives of mine. There were many different spirits that came to communicate. So just make sure that this is what you want. I keep saying it and it sounds redundant, but I just want to make sure that this is a path that you want. Because when these abilities start to manifest themselves, you are going to be led down this path of someone who has gifts and has these abilities. And the funny thing about this is that once you open your gifts, you're not in control of your gifts. Your gifts are in control of you. You just have to learn how to live with your gifts when you open this door into this new opportunity of your life. When you open this door, you're going to have to learn how to get used to it, which is why I recommend grounding, a lot of time outside, a lot of time in nature, and drinking a lot of water, because you want to keep your system pure, or this process is going to be very overwhelming and go very bad for you. It could be very, very intense for you if you don't do things the right way and have the proper care. I'm going to get something to drink. Give me a sec. So really, there we have it. That's how I opened my third eye, and the technique that I used, and a little bit of how to pronounce it, and also how to really go about using your abilities. It was a brief, touch on these things, but the video is getting a little long. That's the reason why I'm cutting it short. I'll see you guys in the next video.